Hello, we're TeamLyst, and we're going to show you our advanced Python program called AsboTron. So if we load it up here, you can see this is an advanced interactive map of London, which shows all of the general antisocial events and crimes which we're predicting will occur. So if we have an advanced map which we can use to scroll around using the map and the keyboard, and we have several events. So we've got red dog shits and green graffitis and blue antisocial events. And the antisocial events cover a broad range of activities such as blood and urine and human defecation. It's a glorious data set. So what we've done is we've taken for each day the likely number of events and where they happen, and we've plotted them on the map here. So there are obviously more likely places for these events to happen. So on a Monday, for example, it's more likely to be shit in Looper Street. And if we move through the days, on Wednesday, the more likely to be graffiti on Vauxhall Bridge Road, which is here somewhere. And what we got here, where we say there's a 55 times next to Vauxhall Bridge Road, means compared to every other street in this data set, there's a 55 times greater chance it's going to happen because we've assumed a uniform flat prior. Of interest, if we just zoom out of the map here, if we look in the weekdays, there's a lot more events, but as we move into the weekends, a lot quieter. We're not quite sure why. Either everyone's tired at the weekend, or the data gathering doesn't really work on the weekend, or it's been stripped out of the database. I really hope that's just worked.
So now I'm going to talk a bit about the model behind the data. So our model is like a stochastic generative process. I mean, that's a bit of a fancy word, but basically we've just looked at the data and fit some conditional probability matrices, and then we have a simulation which generates events based on those matrices, and the number of events we generate depends on the number of events in the original data set. And the only special thing we've done is added perturbations to the probability matrices to account for zero probability events. So there are lots of roads which we don't have data for, but we just give them a very, very tiny prior probability. So there is a small chance something can occur on that road. And that's essentially our model.